Naruto Uzumaki is the most powerful shinobi of all time. Well, at least for now. We still have to get through the rest of Boruto Part 2 to see Boruto's full potential. As of right now, he's on the path to snatching that title away from his father. For now, Naruto still holds that title. And in today's video, as promised, when I made my video scaling Minato while he was alive, I'm going to be logically assessing Hokage Naruto or Boruto era Naruto's pre-karma loss full capabilities to make a justified conclusion on where I think he truly scales in comparison to the rest of his verse. If you're new to the channel, I'm MOTTSKIII and I talk about all things anime and manga when it comes to my favorite franchises. If you're new, make sure to subscribe to the channel, and when you do, hit that bell icon to set your notifications to all so that you never miss another video when they drop on the channel. With that all said, let's get into the video and scale the Leafs Orange Hokage. So to properly scale Naruto, I think it's only fair to go from his first appearance in the new era up to his final appearance before he lost Kurama, which was during the fight with Isshiki Otsutsuki, where he, Sasuke, Boruto, and later Kawaki all fought against him to take him out before he could implant a new karma on Kawaki for later complete full resurrection. To establish the feats I'm going to be covering to make my final assessment of Hokage Naruto, I'm going to list them out here in the order I'll be discussing them from first to last. In the same order I covered Minato's abilities in his video from first to last will be intellect, durability, strength, including attack potency, lifting strength and striking strength, speed/agility, stamina, and hack/abilities. In terms of Naruto's intelligence as a 32-year-old who is a Kage, normally much like his younger counterpart, his intelligence is average at best, with him being a genius level combatant and an extraordinary genius when it comes to understanding chakra and its manipulation in his six-path sage mode. When it comes to Hokage Naruto's durability, at a low ball, he's around small planet level, which isn't too much of a controversial statement considering he's comparable to the likes of Darui, who also scales to this level. This is of course scaled higher when taking into account that he can amplify his defense. Again, like the Minato video, there is no quantifiable way to quantify the addition or multiplier that's gained in Sage mode, as the series or outside source material has never provided one in Sage mode. This is pushed even further with 6-path Sage mode with KCM stacked on top of it, which is used every time he accesses his 6-path powers in the manga and anime. In this form, he can withstand the force generated by his use of boil release, and he can even push his defensive capabilities even further when accessing his Kurama avatar or his Asura avatar. His Asura avatar is about 3 times more durable than his normal Kurama avatar. And if you can believe it, his durability is pushed even higher when he accesses Baryon mode, a mode so powerful that he was outright outclassing Isshiki, the strongest Otsutsuki aside from Boruto seen in the series thus far, being the only character in the franchise durable enough to block his attacks with little effort. I'll grant Isshiki a little bit of a pass here though, because even though he was able to use most of his power, he was still nerfed given the fact that he resurrected in Jigen's body, a defect host. If he would have resurrected in Kawaki instead, it was stated by Amado that no one would be able to stop him, even though Baryon mode Naruto would still give him a run for his money. Naruto is known for having a pretty busted attack potency. At a low ball, you can say it's around small planet level as well, and to support this, he performs better against fused Momoshiki than Darui, who again is a fellow Kage, and the Boruto era Kage are extremely strong, with Gaara and Darui being the strongest right behind Naruto. Even though Naruto is eventually overpowered, his base level is comparable to the likes of his fellow Kage. This is also a little disingenuous to an extent because Momoshiki had absorbed a significant amount of chakra from Naruto, so if you want to give an estimate as to how much power he was fighting him with, you can say that Naruto lost around half of his chakra to Momoshiki. His attack potency, again, like all his other base stats, can be pushed even higher when using Sage mode, and even higher than that when using 6-path Sage mode with KCM stack on top of it. In this form, he was able to, even at half of his true strength, completely overpower fused Momoshiki physically, and he can boost his attack potency while in 6-path mode even higher with his tailed beast amps, which allows him to use the techniques granted to him by the 8 other tailed tailed beast, and it can be pushed beyond that with his various Rasengan variants, such as the Rasengan Barrage and the Rasen Shuriken, which can be quantified up to a 2x power boost, while he uses 6-path Sage Mode with KCM. Going beyond even what I just mentioned, Naruto can increase this even more with his various avatar states, such as the Asura and Kurama forms. The Asura form again gives him a 3x power boost compared to the normal Kurama form. He is capable of using 6-path Ultra Big Ball Rasen Shuriken in this form, which turns the absurd power of the Asura avatar into 2 large Rasen Shuriken infused with 6-path chakra, with Baryon mode, which combines Naruto and Kurama's chakra in a process that's similar to a nuclear fusion. Power is amped so much to the point where he overwhelmed and completely outclassed a slightly nerfed Ishiki Otsutsuki. When it comes to his lifting strength, it's unknown because there's no way to quantify the gap between the end of Naruto and his time in Boruto, though we do know for certain that it's far stronger than his base form from the end of Shippuden. From what we do know, Naruto is at least class G, which is around the weight of the global human population and the world's largest man-made structures. With KCM 6-path Sage Mode, which is far stronger than 9-tail Sage Mode, this lifting strength is pushed further with his Kurama avatar, which greatly increases Naruto's physical strength. And this strength is maxed out with Baryon mode, which is far stronger than his KCM 6-path Sage Mode, as again he was able to overpower Ishiki Otsutsuki. In terms of Naruto's striking strength, again he's around small planet level because his striking strength is comparable to his attack potency. His attack potency can be increased again with Sage Mode and made far higher with Tailed Beast Chakra, and even higher with his Asura avatar and Kurama avatar. This striking strength is completely maxed out when he enters Baryon mode, which is the most powerful form in his arsenal. In terms of Naruto's speed capabilities, he's at a low ball faster than light plus, because he could somewhat, while nerfed and at half of his strength, respond to fused Momoshiki's attacks, eventually got overwhelmed in base. This speed is significantly increased after he enters KCM 6-path Sage Mode. After he enters Baryon mode, his speed is amplified to the point where he scales to being massively faster than light. He was way too fast for Ishiki's Shinjutsu to keep up with before gradually growing weaker due to the form's drawbacks. Much like the Minato video, I'm going to provide a comprehensive hacks section to go over the various powers Naruto possesses while in his many forms, from his base to Baryon mode. This section is probably going to be longer than the Minato one, so buckle up. I promise to get through it as quickly as I can. Before I cover each of the different forms though, it's important to keep in mind that Naruto's base stats increase significantly through his various power-ups, or a combination of various power-ups being used in conjunction with one another, like 6-path Sage Mode with Karma Chakra mode stacked on top. So when I start the Sage Mode section, every subsequent power-up and the abilities granted to him in those forms are added in addition to what Hokage Naruto is already capable of in his base form. Naruto in his base form possesses and is capable of the following: longevity. His Uzumaki genes allow him to live longer than most normal humans. Regeneration. He has high to low regeneration on a normal basis. He has Hashirama cells via his replaced right arm, and he has low to mid regeneration with Kurama's chakra, and he was able to regenerate damage instantaneously after Sasuke pierced through his chest and right lung. He has type 3 immortality, which is immortality via regeneration. He has absorption powers. Self-substance type 1. He can breathe in space. We saw this in Naruto the Last when he fought Toneri on the moon. He is a master martial artist and weapons master. He's highly acrobatic. He has chakra manipulation, which means he can manipulate all 5 chakra natures naturally. He has limited durability negation. He has limited power nullification via the Rasen Shuriken. He has stats amplification, surface scaling, and free movement, after image creation, and is a master of stealth, speed enhancement, illusion creation, and duplication, shape-shifting, paralysis inducement, energy projection, summoning, telepathy, and can create multiple selves via the shadow clone jutsu. And he is known to be able to create up to 5,000 shadow clones as an adult. He has accelerated development, dimensional storage. He can attack anyone that enters his mind, and has an immense pain tolerance as showcased several times in the franchise. Naruto, while in Sage Mode, possesses and is capable of the following: empowerment, energy absorption. He can absorb natural energy from his surroundings, limited petrification and transmutation via enemies trying to absorb excess amounts amounts of his nature energy, which results in them being turned into both a frog and a statue. Enhanced senses and extrasensory perception. He can sense attacks without directly seeing them and can dodge without looking, and detects targets over long distances. Analytical prediction. He can sense incoming danger and dodge accordingly. He has limited durability negation, again, which is further enhanced from his base form, and he can ignore the outer defenses of targets and accurately perform internal damage by sending chakra waves into them via the frog strike. And he also has clairvoyance, and he can sense and gain information about various things that are happening around him, such as when he gained information about the Fourth Great Ninja War from an island that isolates foreign chakra, as seen during the Fourth Great Ninja War confrontation arc. Naruto, while in his tailed beast cloak and Kurama chakra mode, possesses and is capable of the following: emotion detection. He can sense hatred in others and others' forms of negative intent / emotions. Analytical prediction, which again is enhanced from his base form because he already had this ability. He can feel the negative emotions of others to predict their attacks. He has an aura, poison, corrosion, and vibration via Kurama's chakra. He has energy and manipulation constructs. He can manifest portions of Kurama, such as arms, tails, heads as energy constructs, and he can also change the nature of Kurama's chakra to match thousands of shinobi, as seen when he did this during the Fourth Great Ninja War climax arc and the birth of the 10 Tails Jinchūriki arc. He has energy projection, which again is further enhanced from his base form. He can make chakra arms to attack targets from a distance and use them for better mobility and maneuverability. He has energy absorption, force field creation, and flight via being propelled with Rasengans. He has non-physical interaction with soul interaction. The tailed beast chakra arm users such as Naruto can physically interact with intangible objects like souls, as seen when Naruto fought Edo Nagato and physically prevented his soul from being ripped out via Nagato using the human path. He has plant manipulation, limited selective intangibility, limited regeneration negation, which scales from low to godly, and this power can affect the regeneration time of Edo Tensei reanimations. He has size scalability via tailed beast state, and power bestowal via sharing Kurama's chakra, and healing, and he can heal and revitalize those who come in contact with his chakra directly. While in 6-Path Sage mode and 6-Path Sage mode with KCM stacked, Naruto possesses and is capable of the following: enhanced extrasensory perception via invisibility. He can detect invisible clones that exist in other dimensions, like Madara's limbo clones. He has cosmic awareness. He can sense other people in other dimensions like he did with Sasuke during the fight with Kaguya. He has non-physical interaction via his bare hands. He was able to hold open Kaguya's portal, which was shown to go through solid ice. He has space-time manipulation. He can harm Madara's limbo clones from another dimension and can grab portals that transport to different dimensions. He has enhanced healing, in which he can revitalize life forces and save people from the brink of death and replace missing organs. He is limited life manipulation, limited invulnerability, and sealing via his temporary use of 6-Path Chobaku Tensei. He has poison manipulation, elemental manipulation via lava, sand, heat, acid, ink, yin-yang, steam, magnetism, and bubble, as well as scale powder manipulation through having every tailed beast chakra inside of him, giving him a different scale of new powers and abilities entirely to work with. With KCM stacked, he combines all of the powers that he has in that form with the abilities he gains through 6-Path Sage mode for even more enhanced combat prowess in fights. He constantly uses this as his primary go-to form in the Boruto era, and it's also the form we mainly see him use in all his serious battles as an Hokage. Naruto, while in Baryon mode, possesses and is capable of the following: complete life manipulation. He was able to shorten Ishiki Otsutsuki's remaining 20-hour lifespan after resurrecting in Jigen, again a defective incompatible karma host, down to less than 10 minutes with only a few punches while in that form. To end this video, it's safe to logically assume, after assessing Hokage Naruto's capabilities, he easily falls into the group of the most powerful characters that we actually have feats for in the series. We all know Shibai is the strongest, but until we see flashbacks of him where he's in combat, I'm gonna leave him out for now. It's safe to say that the strongest characters in the series at their peaks are 6-Path Kakashi, Hokage Naruto pre-Kurama loss, Adult Sasuke pre-Rinnegan loss, Teen Boruto during 2 Blue Vortex, Vortex, Team Kawaki during Two Blue Vortex, Ishiki Otsutsuki, Code with his limiters removed, and Jura, as well as Damon. It's a shame that Kishimoto chose to nerf him, but Baryon mode is so absurdly cracked that he really didn't have a choice. Otherwise, who else was gonna fight Naruto and win realistically? So with that conclusion, hopefully my assessment of Naruto aligns with how you scale this character. The next character I will be scaling is Kawaki from the Boruto era, specifically part 1. If you disagree with any of my points, make sure to let me know in the comments down below, but please keep the comments civil and respectful, and I will do the same. Don't forget to follow all of my socials pinned in the comment and description below, including my Twitter and Discord, and make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications as well as set them to all so that you never miss a future video. This is MOTTSKIII signing off, and I'm out. Peace.